welcome to Bricks for Kids. My name is Chris. I'm with Tampa-Hillsborough County Public Library. We're very excited to have Mr. John with us. He's a master Lego builder, and we're very excited to have him back with us. So we're going to get going, but before we do that, we'd like to do a book shout out as usual. And tonight's book is called the Lego Adventure Book. And there's all sorts of great things you can learn to build in there. And this is available as an ebook through Overdrive and our Libby app. You can find all of our ebooks and other books and Hoopla and other collections at hcplc.org/ebooks. So feel free to head over there when you can and take a look at this book and all the others we have on offer. So now I am going to turn off my screen and I am going to hand things over to Mr. John. Welcome, John. We're glad to have you here tonight.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to doing the build with you today. All right, so today I'm going to teach you a couple building method, and then we're going to translate that into building a Lego Christmas tree ornament. So I'm going to teach you a method. It's a popular method of building Legos. It's called interlocking bricks, and this is how we make Lego bricks nice and sturdy, so when we're building structures like maybe towers or cars or buildings or Christmas trees, we can make sure that they're nice and strong Lego structures so that they don't break if they fall over or if they fall on the ground. So the first method is the interlocking brick method, and the first example I'm going to show you is how not to do the interlocking brick method. So I have a tower of bricks right here. And if you can see, I have about 8 bricks that are all stacked right on top of each other, like a tower. Okay? Now, I have another tower that is the exact same, and it has the same number of bricks that are all attached to each other, and they're the exact same size. Now, if I wanted to make this tower, I wanted to make it 2 bricks wide and 8 bricks tall, I could do it a couple of different ways. The first way is like this. I could build 8 bricks on this side, 8 bricks on this side, and then I could attach it to a platform like this one. And as you can see, I have bricks that are 2 bricks wide and 8 bricks tall. However, let's say something bumped into the bricks or something pushed over. I wanted to take this off, right? Well, since none of these are connected and they're 2 separate structures, as you can see, it falls over super easy because the bricks are not interlocking. I have 2 separate structures like this. Now, if you want to make your tower nice and sturdy, we want to do an interlocking brick method. So, as an example, I have done the base so far. So as you can see, we have the bricks are not stacked right on top of each other. They have one here, and then this brick connects these 2 bricks, and it goes up and up and up. So this is the base. This is half of your tower. And as you can see, it's still 2 bricks wide, and then it's going to be 8 bricks tall. Now, I'm going to show you how to do the portion of that. So we have 1 brick, we have another brick, and we're going to put them side by side with each other. Now, instead of just stacking it right on top, I'm going to put it in the middle. So it is connecting these 2 bricks. So if I pull it, it's not going to come off, right? And then I keep putting bricks on top. So I have a 2x2 brick here and another 2x2 brick here. And again, we're still nice and strong. If you try to pull that apart, it's nice and strong. Now, we're going to do another interlocking. So we have a 2x2 brick here and a 2x4 brick here. And I'm going to take a 2x4 brick and place it right on top. So as you can see, it's connecting these 2 bricks. And I'm going to do the same thing again on this side, connecting these 2 bricks. So again, if you try to pull it, it won't come apart, right? And then I'm going to attach it to the base that I pre-built for this. And as you can see, it won't come apart. So this is an interlocking brick method. This is a non-interlocking brick method. See how it comes across really easily, comes apart really easily? Here is your interlocking brick method. So this is a great method of building all of your Lego structures that will ensure that they stay together, that they're nice and tight, and that they won't fall apart easily. Now we're going to use this for the build that we're going to do today. We are going to do a Lego Christmas tree that then you can make into an ornament. So if you have these Legos at home, you can add another ornament to the tree before the holidays in the next couple of days. So we are going to make a couple of different types of trees. We're going to go through one, but then I'm going to show you examples of other trees that we can make. And you could do it with only a handful of bricks, maybe a couple, or if you have some more bricks, you could do it that way. Or if you even have bricks that aren't, if you don't have green bricks and you want to make your Christmas tree a different color, I'm going to show you how to do that too. So first, we are going to start with our base. So we're going to need 3 total bricks for that. We are going to need 2 2x4 bricks and 1 2x2 brick. And then we're going to put them like this. Now it's going to be a little hard for me because I got to hold this up. So I want you to see how I stack this. They're going to be all aligned in a straight line like so. Now remember how I told you about this interlocking brick method, right? So we have 1 brick, 2 bricks, 3 bricks that are all coming apart. But if I take another 2x4 brick and I stick it right in the middle, see how we have their interlocking bricks? We have the 2x2 in the middle there, a 2x4, a 2x4, and then another 2x4, but they're nice and tight. So now you have your base of your tree. Next, we are going to take another 2x2 brick, and we're going to place it like this. And then we're going to take another 2x2 brick, and we're going to place it like this. Now we're going to need 2 2x2 bricks, and we're going to place them right straight on top of what we have built so far. So we're going to come here, and then we're going to come here. And again, you can see the interlocking bricks. You can see the lines of the bricks. This brick is connecting these 2 bricks, and this brick is connecting these 2 bricks. So it's a nice, tight tree. Now next, we are going to take a 2x2 brick, or sorry, 2x4 brick. And now this time, trees go into a point, kind of like a triangle. So every time you want the tree to get a little skinnier as it goes up. So we're going to move it 1 notch in. So this is the notch that we're leaving open, and we're going to place it across the top like that. Then we're going to take another 2x2 brick, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come in 1 notch like this. And as you can see, we still have our interlocking brick method right there. Now we're going to make another level that's going to be the same width as this. So we're going to take a 2x4, and again, interlocking brick method. And then we're going to take a 2x2, just like that. And then we're going to do our next level. Now we're going to go in again, because again, we want to make it like a triangle to a point. So we're going to take a 2x2, and we're going to stick it right on the middle. Again, our interlocking brick method. And then we're going to take another 2x4 right on top, like this. And then we're going to do our last point, where we're going to take 1 2x2. We're going to stick it on top like so. So we have our tree. Now, trees all grow from the ground, and they're going to have a tree stump. So most tree stumps are brown, so I have a brown Lego brick. If you don't have brown, it's okay. It could be any color. And we're going to stick it right in the middle of the bottom, like this. And then finally, what would a tree be without a star? So I have a 2x2 yellow brick, and some people like to use white sometimes too. And now you have your Christmas tree. Now, if you wanted to make this into an ornament, it's very simple. So what you would do is you would take off the top brick, so this is the star, and you can get a string or you can get a rubber band. Now I've tied mine just to pre-tie it for the video, and then you're going to stick it right in the middle of those notches, like that. And then you're going to take that star back, that 2x2 brick, and you're just going to snap it back on top, and then you can hang it on your tree. And that is your tree, Lego tree ornament. Now, a lot of you might not have all of these bricks, or you might not have these color bricks, and that's okay. I have a couple different examples of things you can do. So Lego sometimes makes trees already for you. So some of you might actually have a little Lego Christmas tree that came in one of the sets you might have gotten from the store. Or you might have a tree minifigure. So I have this little guy. He's got the tree stump, and then he's got some ornaments hanging from him, and then he's got the leaves. So you could do something like that. Or your tree might be a little bit smaller. So here's an example of a small tree. Now this was made only using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bricks made this little Christmas tree. And it's really not that much different than the one that we made. Or if you don't have all those colors, or you want to make your tree different color. I've been in the houses, I've seen white trees, red trees, gold trees. I have a tree that's the color of my favorite college football team. So I have an orange tree with a blue star, and it still has that brown stump. But if I wanted to take that off and make it white, I can do that too. And it's still the same shape as this other tree. Or most trees are decorated, so the trees we have done don't have any decorations on them other than that star. But if you wanted to make a tree that was decorated, you could do something like that. So you can see you still have the green for all of the leaves. And then I have the different colors in between for the lights. And I still have my star on the top. So those are the examples of different kinds of trees that you can do. And then also how you build them is using the interlocking brick method. And that's really important because if you didn't do that and your ornament fell off the tree, which happens a lot, especially if you have pets or little siblings running around, it would shatter. But if you have it in an interlocking brick method like this, it's going to be nice and tight and it won't break. So that is a lesson of the build that we have. But on a lot of these videos, I like to show you some of the things that I'm building myself, especially since it's the holiday time. I have some interesting things I wanted to show you. So first is, this is our Lego mosaic art, and we have the Grinch with his Santa hat and his coat. And this is something that I just recently did because I just started watching The Mandalorian on Star Wars. I know he's not on that episode, but I really like Darth Vader, so I made this with the red Christmas background. And what's really great is that Lego is actually starting to make their own versions of these. And I got one the other day, and I wanted to share it with you. I just finished building it last night, and it's a different Darth Vader. But one of my favorite things to do is to make Lego art using Lego bricks, and I love the holidays and Christmas time, but I like to get creative with things. So I made one special for you all today, and I hope you can see the whole thing. But it's my Lego Santa, and of course, since we're in Florida and it's warm and sunny out year round, which is really nice for us, this is my Florida Santa. He's got the sunglasses on. So that is the lesson for today. So I want you to remember interlocking bricks. We always want our bricks to be interlocking. That will make it nice and strong and sturdy so that it won't break. And if you want to turn if you want to turn anything into an ornament, it doesn't have to be a tree. If you make any structure and you want to turn it into an ornament, all you need is a string, and then you just want to put it under the top piece like this. And now anything you make out of Legos can be an ornament and you can hang it on your tree. And finally, some of you might not have a lot of Legos at all, or really small Legos. So I even made the smallest tree I've ever made is this one. So it's got all the colors and it's got the lights and it's got your yellow star and the brown trunk. And that one's really small. So don't be discouraged if you don't have a lot of Legos. You use your creativity with Legos and you can make anything you want. If it looks like a tree to you, it is a tree. All that's important is that you build and you use your creativity and you have fun doing it. All right, guys, so that is my class for today. I'm not sure if you want to open it up to any questions.
All right. Yeah. We're going to move on to questions here. That was great, John. Thank you. So if anyone out there has questions, feel free to submit them in the questions panel and we'll get some answers for you. All right, let's see. It looks like we've got some stuff coming in here. Someone wants to know, what is the largest Lego project you've ever worked on?
I'm actually working on it right now.
Really?
Yes, it is going to be 16,000 Lego pieces actually, and it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be using all. The reason it's going to be so many is because it's going to be using every piece is going to be a 1x1 Lego piece like this, and it's going to be a big giant Tampa mural that I'm making for somebody for their business. So it's still being made. If we do another class with the library, maybe I'll have it made by the next time and I can show it to you all, but it's going to be really big. That's the biggest one.
Absolutely. Great. Yeah, we look forward to hearing about that. That sounds like it's going to take some time, but that's neat. I guess, how old were you when you first started playing with Legos?
3 is when I actually got my first Lego set for Christmas. Actually, I was technically not 3 yet. My birthday is on January 8th, so it was 2 weeks before my 3rd birthday.
All right. Someone is asking, where do you buy all of your Legos?
I buy it in several places, so you can get it at the Lego store. We actually have a Lego store here in Hillsborough County at the Brandon Mall. It's really great if you want to go check that out. There's a couple independent Lego stores in Hillsborough County. There's one called Brick City Bricks. It's in Plant City. It's a really cool Lego store. And then there's another one called Bricks and Minifigs in Wesley Chapel. That's a really cool Lego store. You can get it on Lego's website. Sometimes I get it there. Or you can find it on eBay, Amazon. You can always also go to the store like Target or Walmart. There's actually a website that a lot of you might not know about. So if you have a pen handy, you want to write it down. It's called Bricklink, and it's kind of like the eBay, but they only sell Lego bricks on there. So you can find all sorts of cool Lego stuff on the website from people all over the world. And if you just needed one yellow Lego piece and that's all you wanted, you could buy it for 3 cents from someone in Germany and they'll ship it to you if that's what you needed. So those are the places I get my Lego bricks from. And then donations. Sometimes we get donations, which is very nice.
Oh yeah, I bet you get those. Yes, sometimes people don't know what to do with all those Legos that they have. I guess that Bricklink is probably a good answer for this next question. Someone was asking about like if there happened to be missing a rare piece to a Lego set, not a common piece, where could they go to find it? And I guess maybe Bricklink would be a good starting point.
Probably the best resource, just because you have thousands of people that you could ask that question to. If you wanted to go somewhere local and actually go somewhere, I recommend calling that Brick City Brick store because they have spare pieces sometimes. And if you call and tell them the piece you need, they might have it there, and then you can grab it there too.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Instead of going out and buying a whole nother set, it would be
Yeah.
good just to
No.
track down that one piece. All right. Let's see. There's a question here. Someone says, "Do you have a Saturn V model?"
I do have a Saturn
Saturn
V.
V.
Yes, I
Right.
have not built it yet, though. Mr. John doesn't have as much time as he used to now that he has a newborn twin, so he doesn't get to build all of his fun Lego sets as much. But I will eventually build it, and I do have it. I'm really looking forward to it because I love all of the space builds Legos does. I think they're really great.
Someone wants to show you their tree. Unfortunately, attendees can't turn on their cameras, but we bet it looks really cool.
If you want to show it to
Sorry that you can't.
I believe my contact information is on one of the slides, and I would love to see it. If you want to
Yes.
email it to me, you can email it to jfontana@bricksforkids.com, and it's on the slide. So feel free to email me something. I would love to see what you made.
Let's see. Someone said they do have the Saturn V model. They got it for Christmas, so
Awesome.
they're excited. Someone says, do you have the candy cane project made? Have you made that before?
The candy, I've made a Lego candy cane. I'm not sure what the candy cane project is, but that sounds fun. Is that a Lego set
Um,
that that they
I
that
guess, is that in the handout? I think it's in the handout. I think that's what they're referring to.
that is just another example. If y'all wanted to make another ornament, you can just use that as the guide because all you really got to do is look at it and you can kind of see how it's made. So
Cool.
yeah.
Very good. Let's see. We got a couple more questions. Someone wants to know, do you plan out your builds beforehand or do you just freestyle?
It depends. Sometimes I plan them out. I have a software that I use sometimes to design things, and then once I have it designed, I get all the Lego bricks and then I'll build it. And sometimes I just tinker with things and just use my imagination and see what happens. So it just really depends on the moment. Both are very fun ways to build.
Right. It's all, yeah, it's fun just to kind of come up with stuff sometimes.
Yeah, it's the best.
Let's see. Okay. Someone would like to know, have you ever 3D printed a Lego?
I have never personally 3D printed a Lego, but I know people that do that. And I don't have it here with me, but I have 3D printed a minifigure that's like this, but it made it really big. It was like this tall, so it's kind of
Oh,
cool.
nice.
You can do that. It's really cool to do that. Actually, I have something that's similar. Well, not similar, but this is actually this is the normal size of a Lego minifigure, and this
Correct.
is a bigger one. So yeah, you can.
Nice.
This is an example of this is a normal size Lego brick, and then this is yeah, you can make them different sizes too, which is really cool.
All right. And we have time for a couple more questions. Someone is asking, how many Lego sets do you have?
Oh, I've lost count at this point. I think I easily have over 250, around. And then some of them we've taken apart to use the pieces for other things, or donated them to local organizations, or given them away. Probably currently in stock around, over 200, 250-ish, I would say.
Well, all right. And last question, someone wants to know, do you like Legoland?
Oh, I do. I went there for my birthday a couple of years ago. It was a lot of fun. I stayed at the Legoland Hotel. It was great. I
Oh,
highly,
cool.
highly recommend it, even for you parents. If you think it's boring, it's not. It's a lot of fun, even for adults too. I promise.
Isn't it? Now they won't let adults in there by themselves, right? They have to have a kid with them. Is that I thought I heard that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that was like
I'm
the
not sure.
rule. Maybe.
At the time when I stayed at the hotel with my wife, we did not have kids, so I don't. I
Oh,
don't.
well
I
then,
was,
hey, then that's
yeah, it was my first week. They might have given me a pass at that time, but it was a lot of fun. I highly encourage it if you can get over there.
cool. All right, that's all the time we have for questions. I'm going to go ahead and bring up our last closing slide here. Now, if you'd like to contact the library, you can contact us here at the information on the screen. You can call the number 813-273-3652, or you can go online to hcplc.org/contact. If you'd like to hear about upcoming events, you can go to our calendar at hcplc.org/events. to promote next Monday night at 6:30. We're having Wonders of Nature. It's a great program about various types of birds. The registration link is now posted in the chat section. So if you click on that, it'll take you right to the sign up, and you can sign up for the event right there. It'll be at the same time next Monday, December 28th at 6:30. And of course, if you want to go to Mr. John's website, the website is here on the slide at bricksforkids.com/Florida-Tampa. And that's it. We're really, really grateful to have you with us here tonight, John. We're grateful to everyone who attended. And I hope everyone has a great night. And take care, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
All right.
Happy holidays. Bye.